Welcome to the Hermitage Workshop. My name is John. So today's Monday. I do have don't have any projects, but there's been some changes. My son's been cleaning up his stuff out of the shop, so we're moving forward. He still has some more stuff to get out, but I think there's enough space now that it's just a matter of like one of those number puzzles, where you have the numbers all mixed up and you have to switch them around to make them line up. That's kind of what I'm doing here. I'm gonna move some stuff over and move stuff that I want over there, and it's just gonna be some moving around. So I am going to show you. I'm going to pick up the phone and switch it around, and I'll show you kind of what's going on. And now the shop's a mess. I already told you that, but it'll get better here soon. So anyway, I'll show you what's going on, and let's go do that. Okay, now we're going into the wood shop area. I did get to the table saw, and there's the band saw. And there's a router over there. This is my metal cutting band saw. Got to get out of there and over in the metal shop. That's a radial arm saw that doesn't work, so I don't know what I'm going to do with that. And there's a wood lathe. Yeah, so right now, there's a little belt sander Harbor Freight cutoff saw for metal with metal disc on it. Harbor Freight's scroll saw. Yeah, bought this from Harbor Freight. Still new in the box. I don't know how long I've had this, and I've never used it. I got to get it out of there. Get it out of the box and set it up behind us here on the workbench. It'll probably go there where the little sander is. And get that set up so I can actually use it. And then have all this wood just thrown in here. I'm gonna get that all cleaned up, get those things out of here, get all that stuff back in the corner cleaned up and out of here. And there's a ladder for a pool that we no longer have. So all this stuff is gonna get cleaned up, and that air compressor, I need to take all the covers off. There's a major leak somewhere up in here that I got to figure out what it is and see if I can't fix it. Okay. Big air conditioner fan. Actually, it's just a fan. We use it for air conditioning. All this stuff is going to be moved out. This farmall is going to go back here by the big doors. My big train table is going over there against the wall. My son moved his welders out. He's going to move that engine out. He's going to move that axle out. He moved out the wheel balancer, tire balancer. We got to move that out, and that thing weighs a ton. I don't know how we're getting that out. When we brought it in here, I think it was on the back of his truck. We picked it up with that with that pulley and rope and stuff, and I'm surprised it held it. We were way out of the way in case it broke. But anyway, all those tires are going to be gone. That table with all his car parts are going to be gone. I imagine that light's going to be gone. He also got rid of his big air compressor, which is kind of sad, but I guess he needs it over there. So come up with something. Hopefully those are oil containers there that work by air. I don't know what he's gonna do with those. He can take them if he wants them. I don't know that I need them. And yeah. So then we'll do something with the tire. I don't know what I'm gonna do with the tires. Do something with all the tires. Probably gonna start working, going that hood of the car is his. So he's got to take that. And I just got to try and, I'm going to move stuff from there and move it over here, move the train table over there, and then some of the stuff that was over there is going to go out in the grain silo storage area where we can park stuff under there and it won't get wet or anything. And yeah, and like that box string is going to go away and bicycles could get hung up. But yeah, so know anybody wants an air conditioner filler unit? It works. Let's see. And all this stuff is, well, except for that and that, sawhorse. A lot of this stuff is for sale. I'm gonna put it on Marketplace. And there'll be kind of a seating area here with the chairs, and there's a couch there. I think that's gonna move over here. So, and then the Ford 9N that's in the corner, it'll be moved out here. I gotta have room to be able to pull a car in if we have to work on it. I wanna be able to have the tractors set so they can be worked on. And I think I'm gonna, along here, I'm gonna clear everything away from the wall because there's outlets on each post, and that'll be where machines can sit. I'd like to get a bigger lathe, and I don't know what kind of milling machine I want to get. I'd like to get a little bit bigger milling machine, and those can go here. And there's my welding equipment in the corner. That's all got to get organized and set up. So I got a lot of work to do, but it's worth doing. I'm excited to do it and excited to get it done. So yeah. So I'm gonna flip you back around and I've decided on this little mini lathe, I am gonna replace the bearings in here and here, because I think that's what's making all the noise, and it's been sitting long enough. I just need to replace them, and we'll see how that goes. Yeah, so we'll see how that goes. Hopefully it goes all right. I'm gonna turn you around again here. All right. So that's what's been going on lately in the shop. Younger boys and Jacob have been working on that for a couple of days. Jake comes over and does some work and borrowed a trailer and loads up cars and trailers. Kids have lots of cars over here that they're finally hauling off to wherever they want to haul them off to. Get those out of here. They're out of all the cars here, there's only a couple that are actually mine, and yeah. So yeah, I'm looking forward to getting all this cleaned up. I think I don't know. I gotta figure out and plan what the next steps are gonna be. I don't know whether to finish cleaning up the wood shop and getting that all set up, or whether to work over there. Right now, I'm almost ready to just wait until he gets all his stuff out. Because if I move stuff over there, he's gonna have a hard time getting the stuff out. So I think maybe I'll just continue working back here like was the original plan, and get it so I can get to all the machine tools back here, all the woodworking tools, and get that all set up. And I do have, I use those LED lights from Harbor Freight that are linkable. They can plug into each other, and you can have like 8 of them strung together, I think is right. And so over there toward the shop doors, I have 2 lights there. I have 1 light kind of above the rear wheel of the tractor. I have another light right up here. And I'm gonna put 2 more lights up here, so there'll be 1 over the middle of the wood shop. And then I'm gonna string another one over there toward the back end of the wood shop. And then there'll be another one. Altogether, there's gonna be 5, 8, 10 lights altogether. And it's so darn tall up there. I hate going up a ladder and being up there hanging lights, but I don't know if that's what I have to do. I guess that's what I have to do. Had my son go up last time and he was scared. He didn't like doing that. My oldest son. So I had him in the bucket of a tractor. Picked him up there. So anyway, so yeah, lots of stuff to work on and do, figure out what to do with all the wood. I'd like to have wood storage somewhere that's out of the weather. Maybe that'll go under the granary too. There's like, it's an old granary, square, and there's like 2 garages where they back the wagons into, and then the whole upper part is made out of 2x4s laid flat, and goes up, and they dump the grain in there, and then when they were ready to take it out, there was doors on the bottom that they could slide open and the grain would fall into the wagons. But since we don't use it anymore for that, I've been storing some of the equipment for the attachments for the lawnmower tractor and hydraulic lift for the Farmall AH, and yeah, and there's also a bunch of metal spike tooth arrows that are way in the back of the granary storage, and I don't know what to do with them. I mean, they're antiques, they're old, they're historic, not all the teeth are in them. I don't know whether anyone would want to buy them or whether a museum would like to have them. I just don't know. But so right now they're in there, and they're not hurting anybody, and the rabbits hide back in there so the dogs don't get them. And that's all right. But I'm thinking maybe the wood will go back there. Oh, I can't wait to get this place cleaned up. It'll be so nice. Yep. Okay, well, I think I'm done for the day. I'll put this video together and post it probably a little bit earlier than I normally do. Usually it's dark out when I come out here and do this, but I had the time today. I'm not really doing anything today. I'm just sitting and relaxing and enjoying the Memorial Day. I thank all the veterans and all those firefighters and police officers who've died in their line of duty and serving the United States. And a big shout out and thank you for your service for those that are still around. This country would be nowhere without you guys. So thank you very much. Anyway, I guess I'm gonna go now. That's about all. I'm gonna go back in the house, continue watching Keith Rucker from vintagemachinery.org. That's a great resource for those who have old machines, and he has manuals and all that stuff for the old machinery out there. That's a pretty neat thing he has going there, and I really like watching his videos. He's really a nice guy, he seems like. And so anyway, I'm gonna go back and continue watching the series he's doing on, I can't remember what it is, capstan or winch for a tally-ho boat. I know I'm a bit from back a ways, but I'm gonna watch it anyway because I haven't really watched any of the machinist YouTubes for a while, so I'm getting caught back up with them, and that's always good. A-Bomb 79 and Keith Rucker and Mr. Pete and all those guys. I found some new ones. So anyway, thanks a lot. I'll like and subscribe. Give me a thumbs up if you like this, and drop me a note, comment, subscribe. That'll help. Right now we only have 15 subscribers, and for as many as, and I have quite a few views on some of my channels, at least quite a few as far as I'm concerned. And so that doesn't quite match up with the subscribers I have. So I'd like to have some more subscribers. If you guys can punch that subscribe button, that'd be great. And if you don't want to, don't. That's fine. It's up to you. Not like I'm doing anything spectacular right now, but hopefully as time goes on, we'll be working on tractors and making things in the wood shop and in the metal side of the shop and stuff. So, I mean, I'm not a professional anything, I'm just a tinkerer, and that's just what I like doing. Like farm shops, like to read about them. So, anyway, thanks for watching. I'll talk to you next time. Bye.